financial literacy. Everybody say financial literacy. If you're a lady, a man struggling on how to save, how to how to organize their financial life, come into this life and you would not regret joining. My name is Teresa Augustino Baisive. I love to be called Teresa Great, and on this channel is all about fitness, motivation, personal growth, and development. All around positivity. You can call me the queen of positivity. So today we're going to be talking about financial literacy. If you're joining for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on your notification button so that whenever I'm live or I drop a new video, you are fully aware and you can actually comment. Okay, guys. Before now, let me tell you a story. When I was much younger, my elder brother buys for us, this kolo. That's, how do you people call it? Yoruba call it, I can't remember what they call it here in Nigeria. It's like an iron. So you buy it from those Yoruba women. So we dip money in consistently. So that's how I continuously save up. So when you pack your money, when you get your money, my brother encouraged those that you save more. He's going to buy you something special. Then I used mine to start my business. Then when I was in secondary school, I sell panties, I sell jewelries like earring, wristwatch, necklace. So it's my money that I saved, that if someone dashes me, I would actually now go back. I'll go back to pick from my money. Yes, I'll go back to pick from my money, put it under my colo saving box. So when it was time for me to start any business, I would actually not need anybody to give me money. Now, financial literacy is something that should be taught from the house. I see a lot of children who lack financial literacy. Dear parents, ladies or women who are going to give birth or have given birth to children, whether male or female, you must inculcate financial literacy in your parenting skills. Reasons being that financial literacy is not just you teaching them how to get money, but teaching them how to use money. That is when financial literacy can be completed. Now, I gave you a background story where while I was growing up, my elder brother, who happens to be my dad because I lost my dad at a very young age, actually taught me that financial literacy is beyond just telling you to save. But he made me know what to use the money I saved for. So, if you're a mother, a father, a guy, a woman who is going to get married soon, or are already married, or is planning to get married in the future, when you get to that point, please borrow financial literacy into your parenting skill. It's going to save you a lot. I see a lot of families who their children cannot boast of anything, not because that they do not have, but because they do not have the right planning. And that is what I'm going to be telling you towards the end of this video. If you're joining this live stream for the first time, please help me to like the live stream so that other people get notified that we are live. Thumbs up for me, comment, introduce yourself so that I will do a shout out for you. I am a YouTuber streaming from Nigeria, Abuja. On this channel is all about personal growth, fitness, motivation, personal growth, no excuse formula, All my videos are tailored to videos that is related to your life experiences. If you join my channel, you're going to unlearn, relearn, and relearn. It's all about growth, positivity. So today, yesterday we spoke about those in their 20s and early 30s, skills, strategies to use in navigating life. So today we're talking about financial literacy. We all know that financial literacy is very, very important. When I talk about financial literacy, that's why during my NYSC National Youth Corps service, I actually did it in Nigeria. Yeah, I did it in Abuja. And I did it in a CDS group named Financial Inclusion. Yes, financial inclusion. It is very, very, very important that as you grow, you also grow financially. You also gain knowledge of finance because it's going to save you a lot in your future, especially as the world is going somewhere that we do not know. So, guys, financial literacy is very, very much important. Very, very much important. I'll tell you what financial literacy means, but stay with me. So when we say financial literacy, is like you are educated about finance, right? You have knowledge about finance. But people forget the fact that knowledge about finance does not mean that you know how to make money. It doesn't stop from you just knowing how to make money. You need to actually know how to, let me set a pool. Do you know what financial literacy is before now? So I set a pool. Please, if you're on this live stream, help me to reply so that it can help me round up my conversation with you when I'm done. So now we're talking. Financial literacy is the knowledge about finance. That's the easiest explanation about financial literacy. The knowledge about finance. Finance is money. We'll get to hear people say, how to make money, oh, how to make money, oh, how to make money, oh. Financial literacy doesn't end how to find money. It goes as far as how do you use this money? What do you use this money for? Do you just save this money? Do you use it? Do you reinvest? Do you reinvest? Do you just get the money and just be looking at it? Oh, I have 100,000 naira in my account. Oh, I sold my hair and I got 100,000. So the 100,000 should just be there. Now, this is where financial literacy comes in. I set a pool. Do you? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you? I wanted to say, do you know? And I said, do you want financial literacy before now? What I meant was, do you know financial literacy before now? So, is it that yes or no? Is it that yes or no? So financial literacy is the ability of you knowing how to find money, how to invest money, how to use money rightly. Some of us do not actually have value for money. One thing you should know is that money shouldn't control you. Yes. Money shouldn't control you or control your life. You are supposed to be in charge of money. So this is where financial literacy comes in. How do you control money? That is where investment comes in. You make money, you don't keep it on your bank, you invest. Because if you keep it in your bank, for instance, you make 100,000 naira, for instance. So you made 100,000 naira, for instance. Making 1,000 naira, for instance, and you left it on your account till 12 months. Is that 1,000 naira going to increase? No, it's not going to increase. It is going to just stay. It is just going to be the 1,000 naira. But where financial literacy comes in, it is when you start to use that 1,000 naira to double, or to use it to get maybe 10 naira added, or 5 naira added, or 2 naira added. It is now becoming useful. So enough of those times where we go from just finding money and not knowing what to use the money for. So that's why today we are having this topic. Smart Media, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. So, for those of us who are joining this channel for the first time, I am Tessie Great, and on this channel is all about motivation, fitness, personal growth and development, and all-round positivity. On this channel, it helps you to strive. I get to inspire you to push beyond your limits. Whether you are a man, a woman, a female, a woman, a struggling person, a successful person, I keep you set to keep thriving regardless of your family background, regardless of your health challenges. You have the position to take charge of your life. So financial literacy is what we are discussing today. Today is not going to take long. We're just going to hit the nail on the head. Gone. We're going to hit it. So financial literacy is not just you looking for means on how to make money, but looking for means on how to still make money and still conserve money, if I'm correct with my English. So now, these are steps for you to actually be financially literate 100%. Number one, if you are able to save, you are able to look for what fetches you money, you have financial literacy. Now, if you are able to still find what fetches you money, and you now utilize what fetches you money, you are financially literate. The third thing is, when you are now utilizing what gives you money and building more strings inside of it, you are financially literate. But what makes you more financially literate is when you are able, how do I use this word? When you are able to keep up with it, like keep up with it in the sense that you are not just keeping your funds, you are reinvesting, they are doubling up, they are not remaining the same that they were. That's financial literacy. Now, this is how you can be financially literate. For those of you who spends too much unnecessarily, you go to the supermarket, you didn't plan that you were going to buy cheese ball, for instance. You didn't plan that you were going to buy cheese balls, for instance. You went to buy cheese ball. Now, this is how someone like you who likes to spend money on unplanned things, number one thing you need to do is always have your spending list. Have a list of what you need and what you want. Needs and wants are two different things. So you need to have a list of your need and a list of your wants. This will help you to stop. Now the second thing is that you have to have a vision board. Yes, I did a vision party early this year. Sorry, I did a vision board. When you have plans, when you have plans, it helps you to save. If, for instance, you earn 100,000 naira, you do not spend more than you earn. So what is advisable for you is that you save half of that money or 60% of that money. Then you spend 40% of the money, which means you have saved more than you earn. You don't live more than your income. So you have to have plans so that those plans guides your spending. For some ladies, it's all about buying the new trending hair. New hair is out, they'll go and buy it. New this one is out, they'll go and buy it. Looking good is good business, but you must prioritize things. Know what you need and know what you want, and make sure your needs comes before your wants. If you don't learn anything from this thing I'm saying, go home with this. Do not let your wants overshadow your needs, because your needs are your necessities. So for those of you who feel that don't spend, anytime you start to spend more than you earn, you are financially illiterate. You are an illiterate in finance. It doesn't mean you're an illiterate all around your life. So learn to conserve money. Learn to invest money. Learn to do things that will earn you with money. Don't just keep them in your account. Don't just save them there. When you save them there, there's tendencies that when issues come, you just go there and pick it. So you're not planning for the future. For someone who is in their 20s, 30s, or above, who wants to plan life very well, you are not allowed to spend recklessly. You're not allowed to spend recklessly. You're not allowed to spend recklessly. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Please let me know where you are streaming from, and I'll do a big shout out to you. I'll do a big shout out. Help me to like the live stream. Help me to like the live stream. So we're talking about financial literacy. I don't know if anybody on the comment section can actually help me define financial literacy in a way they understand. Thank you so much. Hi how are you doing? I'm streaming from Nigeria. Where are you streaming from? I think I have lots of friends in India, US, UK, and Pakistan and Australia. So when I'm going for my tour this year, I think I'll pick any of the topic. I have more fans there, right? So that we can meet, connect, and enjoy ourselves together. So anybody on the comment section can actually help me define financial literacy in the terms that they understand. Now, one of the things that makes you not to be financially literate is carelessness. You are careless because you feel that you have time. Opportunities will still come. That's one of the things that makes most people, when they get to their 30s and 40s, they can't make up the money they've spent in their 20s and 30s. They can never make it again because they've misused money. And anybody that doesn't use money right, money don't come to them. And even if it comes to them, it doesn't come as it ought to come. So you need to be financially literate. Some persons, let me give you a background story. While we were growing up, I lost my dad about 16 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. When we were in secondary school, I and my siblings, my mom and my dad bought a house. They didn't have money. Oh. Let me gist you guys. So it involves planning. My dad and my mom bought a house, and the house name was under my mom's name. How they bought the house? They were poor. We were living in one room. 6 of us. My mom, they gave birth to 6 children. Plus my dad, we were living in a one room. We later now extended it to 2 room, one room. We now joined it. But they were there and they bought a house. They bought a house and they put those house. One was about 2 bedroom, the other one bedroom. They put it on rent. They didn't have money, but they had planning. So financial literate, if you're financially literate, you would plan. You know how to use money. You know how to plan with money. That is it. You need to know how to plan. You need to know how to plan. Like I said, my dad and my mom did not have money, but they were financial literate. They know what to use money to do at the right time and all of that. They know that if they got that land, I think they got that land around 50 something thousand or so, which now is in millions. So if they were not financially literate, they would still be saying, I don't have money. So you need to plan. Some of you earn less, but you look like you are earning more because you have positioned yourself in right planning. To make money, Smart Media said something. He said, to make money, plan, invest money, making ventures, and keep making money in the process. Thank you so much for this definition. Thank you so much for this definition. What financial literacy means is to make money, plan with